and slash quantum, and I can gain a whopping 13 quarks. And, I think I'm using my mastery study, or no, my dilated time production build. So what I'm going to do right now is move to dilated runs, just dilate one more time, and then just see how many eternity points I can get from this. Hopefully it's a good amount. Yeah, I'm going to break my max. Also, I can sacrifice for a few more electrons. I'm at 12. I'm at 12,500. That's pretty good. And actually, I'm getting quite a lot of eternity points. So I can probably do one more time, and then it will go quantum. But actually, before that, I can get some stuff. I can get this upgrade. So you can see I've already got 3.75 electrons per galaxy. I think I can now go up to 4.25 electrons per galaxy. Because, yeah, that's the meta-antimatter. So now I'm at 4 electrons per galaxy. And you can see I've actually, this is crazy. I have enough time theorems. Well, not only, okay, I have enough to do this. Let me see, get every one of these mastery studies. But if I respec everything, I have enough time studies to unlock quantum challenges, which is I also need 16,000 something electrons for it. Yeah, so that means it's worth it to spend 1 E84 time theorems on this. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go quantum and go back to quarks and assign everything into blue quarks, because what I'm doing is I'm going to get about 80 of these, and then I'm going to actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to get about 100 of these, and then save 100 quarks, and then just all assign it into red, so I can get this upgrade right here. So that's what that is. So I'm just gonna just get this and start getting more. Start getting some dilated runs in, and eventually the quantum button will appear. Also, I should probably get this, and you can see I'm already at 13,500 electrons. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set the quantum autobuyer on to try to speedrun some quantums. So here we go. So let's do this, dilate one more time, and then sacrifice into electrons, and then go back to dilating, and hopefully that's enough. Maybe just one more time. There we go. Just sacrifice a few more into electrons, and boom. I think that was my fastest ever. Yeah, 22 seconds. I'm not even using, I think, an optimal build. What I could be using is dilated runs, which gives me a lot more tachyon particles. Actually, maybe the other one was better, but I'm not sure if more eternity points and tachyon particles was better, or just more like, or just better dilated time production is better. Really not sure what's better. Okay, here we go. Dilate, dilate again, sacrifice into electrons, and then dilate, sacrifice into electrons, and looks like the other strat is actually, I think they look about equal in how good they are. And I'm pressing M the whole time, just so I can get as much as I can. Let's just dilate a few more times. That wasn't a very good dilated run, so it's going to be a little bit slower. So this is what it looks like for speedrunning quantums. Now I want to see how far I can easily push to. So this is not going to be a speedrun. So just go to quantum, sacrifice everything into electrons, as usual. And then dilate again. Could have a record amount of tachyon particles. I'm not sure if I was at E88. Sometimes I lose my memory. So there's the quantum button. But I can easily get well more than 2 quarks. If you go here, I'm now only a few orders of magnitude away from 3 quarks. And I can sacrifice a little bit more into electrons, and then maybe use a slightly different build to try to give me more dilated time. And this is about where everything is going to slow down a little bit, but then there's this tachyon particle formula that's better at E150. So yeah, that's that. Just need to wait for the dilated time to get there, and it should be there any second. Okay, there it is. So here's E88. So I did get to E88, and I'm still using my dilated. I'm still using that the tachyon particle build. So I think I'm just going to dilate one more time, just get a few more tachyon particles, and then load into my dilated time production. And this should give me a lot more dilated time. And that's basically what I do. Let's see how far this run is going to get. Before I quit, however, I'm just going to get this. So I have 9 million blue power and 433 times dilated time production. That's pretty good. So that's not much I can really do right now, so I'll see in a bit. Okay, I'm back a little bit later, and I can gain 14 quarks, which is crazy. And also, I'm just going to sacrifice some more galaxies for electrons. I'm up to 14.45k electrons, which is 14,450 electrons. And see if I can do anything. I have 6E161 DT. Looks like I can probably just currently just eternity a couple of times for a lot of eternity points, and then I can maybe dilate. So I can sacrifice even more into electrons. If we go over to mastery studies, almost back up to 284 time theorems with every single study, which is crazy. And so I'm just going to dilate just to see how many tachyon particles. Really not that many, actually. Thought I was going to be more than that, but that's okay. So I think it's time to quantum again to gain 14 quarks, which will put me up to 50 blue quarks. So I'm getting there. It's still going to take a long time. What I'm doing, I'm not going for speed runs. I'm going for quark gain, optimal quark gain. So all these things here look they're out of reach at the moment. But all I need is just some good quark gain to get some. Actually, I should probably be pressing M. Yeah, there we go. 2 quarks. Just do that. Do that. It's sort of like speedrunning, but I'm not as crazy on the speedrunning. And then dilate E82. Let me dilate again. E85. That should be enough. Maybe I'll actually speedrun. Okay, I can't get this 20-second speedrun. Just wait until 2 quarks in that case. Sacrifice. Dilate. Dilate again. And then sacrifice, and maybe I'll get it. No. It just takes about 22 seconds. I don't know how I can do a really fast quantum speed run. At this point, it's pretty fast, but I need a little bit more if I really want to speed up. That's why I'm trying to get the quarks right now. So right now, you can see I have 50. I now have 56. So that's pretty good, but I need, I'm gonna need, I need a lot of gluons. So that's what that is. So that's why it's just a bit annoying. So sometimes I should just push for this much because I can get tachyon particle formulas better, which are extremely useful. And then I can go 3 quarks, but I don't think it's the best. There we go. I'm really trying to get up there. I'm trying to get a fast speed run. As fast as I can, but it's really hard to get it under like 22 point something seconds. So I am getting closer and closer to 284 time theorems, and I need 16,750 electrons, which I was actually pretty close to. Maybe I should do that and then dilate. Okay, I don't think it's that. It actually could be a decent strategy for speedrunning quantums. I'm really not sure. Yeah, I can't get it under 20 seconds. If you go over here to statistics, 21 seconds. I really can't get it under that at this point. So, but you can see I am getting a lot of quarks relatively quickly. Not as quickly as I hope to get them, but that's still okay. As long as I keep maintaining maybe 4 quarks a minute, that'll be pretty good. That was nothing. That was like no tachyon particles right there. So, yeah. I think I'm just going to wrap this episode up here. So, hope you enjoyed. Peace out.